Hey, what's up? Good morning, everybody. Happy Sunday. Just wanted to get on real quick and cover this article from XRP. I don't know if this is an attempt. By the way, none of this is financial advice for educational purposes only. So, we're not sure if this is just another attempt to manipulate the market, but we'll see. I'm going to continue to follow this and the price action, the charts, and we're going to take a look at the XRP chart here shortly. I just wanted to go over this real quick and kind of let everybody know. I'm not really seeing a lot of this on Twitter, but found this on Twitter. So the person that actually supposedly leaked the information is unknown. So that's kind of take it with a grain of salt kind of deal until we see more compliance or advancement or the other from this and the charts. But right now it seems like the charts may be reacting to this. Also the ISO projects are supposed to be launched today. So we'll see what happens. But anyways, BlackRock and JP Morgan purchased over 7.5 million XRP as RNT to be listed on major exchange. In the ever-evolving landscape of cryptocurrencies, institutional involvement has become a focal point of discussion and speculation. A recent confidential report has surfaced providing insight into JP Morgan's substantial holdings in XRP, a leading digital asset in the blockchain and cryptocurrency space. This article delves into the details of this leaked report, unraveling the implications of JP Morgan's significant investment in XRP and the potential impact of financial landscape. The leaked report, allegedly from an anonymous insider with JP Morgan, reveals a significant revelation. The bank giant has quietly amassed over 7.5 million XRP. To me, personally, this doesn't seem like a whole lot. So, JP Morgan, and this is saying it's allocating for 7.5% of its total wealth. That's kind of, that these numbers don't seem to add up. Because if this is, and again, it's just me thinking, if this is really 7.5% of JP Morgan's total wealth, that's not, I don't believe that's accurate. But anyway, so just taking kind of mental notes here. This disclosure underscores JP Morgan's confidence in the long term potential of XRP as an investment. However, the lack of official confirmation from JP Morgan adds on air mystery to its involvement with XRP, leaving room for speculation and intrigue. So, and then it goes on to talk about BlackRock's. So, BlackRock's interest or potential interest. JP Morgan is not alone as alone in its interest in XRP, according to the report. By investing. So I'm assuming they're saying investing.com right here, but not sure. BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is also exploring the inclusion of XRP in its investment portfolio. If this actually comes out to be true, which 50-50 on it, leaning more to the downside, but figure is worth covering because we are seeing some reactions of price. So while BlackRock has yet to make an official announcement, the mere mention of the interest carries significant weight in the crypto industry, given the company's reputation for strategic and well-informed investment decisions. The ongoing legal battles between Ripple Labs, the parent company of XRP, and the United States Securities and Exchange Commission add another layer of significance to XRP's prominence in institutional circles. So adds another layer. So it was saying that the battle was SEC. So the XRP is saying that it adds another layer. The parent company of XRP, the United States Securities and Exchange Commission (SEC) add another layer of significance to XRP's prominent institutional circles. So to me, this is saying, basically the fact that they're going after, nobody attacks a broke person. Nobody goes and robs a bum. If you're being attacked, and this isn't just in cryptos or investments, if the federal government, whatever, is after XRP, which it clearly seems to be, then, this is one of the thoughts that I have in what they just said, that this is a bullish signal. Because why would they single out XRP and go so, and fight so hard to get something out of them if there wasn't something to take? So the SEC's allegations have created uncertainty around the XRP's classification as a security, prompting institutions to release their cryptocurrency investments. So this goes into RNT conclusion, we'll go over this and we'll look at the charts. In conclusion, the leaked report on JP Morgan's substantial XRP investment in BlackRock's potential interests highlight the evolving landscape of cryptocurrency investments. Traditional financial institutions are increasingly exploring digital currencies, digital assets, and legal developments surrounding XRP play a pivotal role in these decisions. The rise in the tokens like RNT from the Recon network underscores the diverse and dynamic nature of the cryptocurrency market. So this is also another global like linking for, worldwide expansion, basically. Someone correct me if I'm wrong. I'm not really too familiar with RNT, but by the way, if you have any insights or anything like that you'd like to add, then just drop a comment. We'd like to hear from you. So as the cryptocurrency world continues to evolve, staying attuned to the strategies of major players is essential in navigating the transformation of the industry. So just looking at this, we dropped this yesterday on the XRP chart. I don't know if it was actually put in there, but I know we dropped it in so right here, look for a break. I don't know if you're seeing this in the XRP group and you just want, to keep updates, charts and stuff like that. Make sure and follow us, Trading Success Forex on Facebook and Win with Ryan on YouTube. So let's go back to the charts. Not all this information is being put into the group. So anyways, here we are. This descending channel, we were looking at it on the daily. So let's look out first. We can look at yesterday's candle. By the way, the weekly candle is going to be open. Let's take a look real quick. So get this off here fast. So weekly candle last week, we had 8 hours and 45 minutes. So this is not over yet. If this were to happen to come down to 55, which it's not looking that way, but it could. Bitcoin sentiment is kind of looking bearish. So we'll just have to see how this week unfolds. But we have a value. No, this actually closed up the gap. You see how this wick right here on the weekly, this wick, that's why I have that alert right here. In this wick, it actually came down and touched and hit the alarm. So, it's good to have these alarms up so you're not spending all day in front of your charts. If it hits a point of interest that you're looking for, at this point it did for ours, and we bought more at around 60 cents. But so this closed up the gap. There was an imbalance here on this candle, but between this wick and this wick, and we'll see how the week ends. Maybe we'll see this come up. If this comes up green, then, I would assume more bullish. Let's go back to the daily. So on the daily, here we are. This is looking pretty bullish. And if you consider the amount of time here, okay, 13 days. So we've had downward consolidation for 13 days. Let's put the markup back on. So was looking for and still looking for a bullish breakout on daily close, so to get a stronger conviction for bullish continuation. A lot of times we've gone over these descending channels. We're descending into the 60-cent support. It's been pretty heavily defended the past 2 days. We've had strong rejections from there. You can see here we also had it tapped here. So this 60-cent mark is, and here we have it from the bottom of this at around 59 cents. So this area has been holding pretty well. If we see a break up here, again, that's why I put this up here, because a lot of times, the majority of times, I'm not as familiar on the daily, but I know that this has happened several times in the past on the daily. So if you count this 1, 2, 3. So we have this. Let's just go back and count a few of them. Just show you on the daily 1. Because we've seen it play out on the hour several times intraday. So we have 1, 2, 3. It seems like this. And again, this was a it might be stretching to call this a downward consolidation, but we go down and it's still. So if you look at it like this, we still broke out of this, retested round here. Okay, so there's that. And then also right here, we had a channel going down. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Boom. Channel. Actually, it's kind of like this. This is probably a false breakout. Then boom. So right here, we also had one. Do this real quick. Breakout. Boom. Retest. Boom. This was right before the victory with retail. Boom. Right here. So another triple bottom. And then we had that again here. So, and actually I remember this right here on a smaller time frame. There's, you can kind of see it right here. Let's see if we can go to the 4 hour and keep our spot. Okay, it's gonna move us over. We'll scroll over real quick. I'll show you this last one. I remember this. This was back in like 2020 or 2021, and let's see. Oh, okay, this is restricting. So we can still see it. I think we have one. So one right here. One, two, three, and we had this consolidation going down. So this downward consolidation minus this right here, you know, just looking at the main structure for the majority, this was downward consolidating channel, breakout, retest. For this one, it went back inside. But anyways, I think you get the gist of it, and boom, launch. Here we have it again. I'm going to go over here. One, two, and then it's just this little bit down here on this one. This one didn't quite come up. But anyways, so this type of structure is prominent. Doesn't mean it's definite by any means. So nothing is definite. But just looking at the price action that we are in now, after seeing all this on a large time scale, and we've seen it several times. If y'all been following, anybody that's been following has seen that this does play out into be some sort of triple bottom. You know, doesn't mean all the time. You know, we've got several on lower time frames. One was up here on the 15-minute that played out halfway. You know, so we could. Again, none of this financial advice. I'm just sharing a perspective. You know, if you have another perspective, feel free to drop a chart. You know, if you're seeing this on the Facebook page, Trading Success Forex, if you're seeing this at Win with Ryan, you know, be sure to leave a comment. If you have any questions or anything like that, be glad to help you the best we can. So a lot of times then this, boom, this would be like picture perfect right here if we had something like this happen. So seeing this evolve on a daily time scale, we're looking at, you know, the size of the pattern, the size of this consolidation. So generally, the longer that this happens, the bigger the launch. Generally, not all the time, but you know, this is a percentage of the time. It's percent gains, probability, statistics. It's all about getting numbers and working the numbers. But anyways, that's another video. Just wanted to touch in on this. But if we saw this pattern evolve into be a triple bottom, what kind of time scale we'll be looking at if it kind of followed suit? I'm saying I'm looking at, you know, 10 days. So, or, you know, it could break out a lot of times, which is not as common for XRP. Let me get this out of here. It's not as common, but we get, boom, just a breakout and resumption of trend. In that case, we'll be watching the 71,460 area for resistance on the daily to break. Our most our closest resistance I'm looking for right here is a breakout of this consolidation. So that means a daily close above 63 cents. Let's go on down to the 4 hour and take a look at what's happening. Go all the way down to the 15-minute and even the 5-minute sometimes for an entry. I'm trading intraday. By the way, if you don't understand this stuff and you want to understand it, then we do have a platform for educational purposes with the live group, signals, all that stuff. So if you're interested in learning, right now is a great time to learn. There's a lot of stuff happening right now. It's high risk, but that's when the most money is involved. So on the smaller time frame, we just completed. So this was looking bearish, right? Like this. Ideally, I state this a lot just because this is at the core. As far as analysis goes, you want to analyze yourself. Number one, you want to analyze yourself and take note of yourself. What are your triggers? Fear and greed are among the biggest triggers to, say, over leveraging, over investing, FOMO, all that stuff. Anyways, so investing in yourself, but doing an analysis on yourself first thing in the morning, to have a morning routine that applies discipline action. So doing some things that maybe suck but will benefit you long term will correlate and help with your investing and trading strategies. So anyways, always for best investment, and this is life advice, not financial advice, invest in yourself before invest in the knowledge and understanding of what you're getting into. There's a lot of lies and scams and stuff like that going around about this stuff. So you just got to really be careful. That's one of the major reasons why we get on here and share, so we know how polluted the market is, in marketing and stuff like that. Not generally a YouTube guy, but it's kind of like, the way I see it is, it's like the nuclear weapons. Okay, if there's going to be a bad guy out there making nuclear weapons, then you better hope that there's a good guy out there somewhere with nuclear weapons. And I know that's a strange, it might be a little bit strange dynamic, being like, what the heck, but if there's someone out there teaching falsely, that's one of the two main reasons why we get on here and share this stuff, is because if there's going to be people out there spreading false, giving false expectations, scams and this, that, and the other, we want to be able to come in here and at least share the truth as we know it, and never to be closed-minded on the truth, but open to also be learning more. So when I say feel free to drop your insights, really mean that. But anyways, didn't really mean to go into that. So always analyze yourself first, your emotions, have a trading plan, and then you look at news, and then, macro, micro economics, and, then you want to find a price and price action. So the fact that I saw this morning, and right when it was released, 3 minutes later, the market was already moving up, it got my attention. Not on a large degree, but, we're going to continue to follow this. And if it matures along with price action and we're getting confirmations, then, that is, again, for us, the golden scenario that we are looking for. Anyways, you guys, that's going to do it for now. We're going to continue to follow this. To stay tuned, make sure and to like and subscribe to Win with Ryan on YouTube. Win with Ryan on YouTube, Trading Success Forex on Facebook. And then if you have any questions or you want to hop in and start learning this stuff, we have a place for you with live community, live chat, signals, and a trading platform that helps you set up all your software, all this stuff. There's nothing in there that's missing, and there's nothing that is like extra, like that shouldn't be there. There's a lot. There's a high demand for things like this. I'm not saying ours is the only one. Obviously, there are many successful platforms, but you want to try to eliminate as much as you can the unnecessary information. You go on YouTube and looking for how to do this stuff, you're going to come into a million different A million different point of views. Some of them are good. A lot of them are true. But you go trying to piece that together. Number one, you don't know what to look for. There's many different parts, and actually we have a 7-part process for tradings, and we're going to be going over that and covering that here later on the channel with Ryan. So, just to inform everyone, to let everyone know, this is not just about charts. And this is not just about money. It's about you and your emotions, your research, your lifestyle is going to reflect here. So it's also about personal development. Anyways, you guys, that's going to do it. Really didn't have any plans of hopping on this early on a Sunday, but we are going to be getting on later, and we're going to be covering the Forex market. We're going to be looking at, the events today. So make sure and like and subscribe and stay tuned. If you're in a Facebook group or page, then stay tuned. We'll keep you posted as much as we can as we're seeing developments in this. But this next week, we're going to be focusing a lot on, be dividing some of our focus over here to trading Forex, metals, indices, NASDAQ, S&P, gold, and of course currency pairs. Anyways, you guys, that's going to do it for today. I hope that y'all are having a great morning and have enjoyed the rest of your weekend. Looking forward to having an awesome week. We will holler at y'all later. See ya.